to Guanyin Practice. Hi there. I can't believe it's already the 29th of June. We are having a big fire north of here in Weed. It started, and the first day it was like 225 acres. And that was like maybe Saturday. Maybe Saturday or Saturday. And then as of last night, it was over 4,000 acres. It's really close. There have been evacuations in Lake Shastina and Weed, and some evacuations even in parts of Mount Shasta, or pending evacuations there. For a little perspective, the fires usually aren't this close to the populated areas because Siskiyou County is really large and mostly forested and mostly wild land. And CAL FIRE is out there doing their best. And so anyway, if you wouldn't mind holding Mount Shasta in your prayers and all of the beings that are affected by this large wildfire that's just north of here. Last night I drove by at night and it's huge. So let's really hold for those fires to be extinguished, for them to get the hard line around the fire, which is what they need to do so that the fire can't spread. I also learned that it's the helicopters and planes that are dropping fire retardant on the area are it's like $1 million to do this. It's so expensive to do this. And so they aren't able to do as much as they would like. So it would be very helpful if we could all lift prayers for the mountain and all of its creatures and all of its inhabitants and the waters and the beings. What happens to Mount Shasta affects the entire state. Mount Shasta is a major gathering point for the waters of California. And we're in a drought. So we need prayers. And to that end, I'm going to light this. When I light my candles, just so you know, I put them out right after practice. I don't leave them. But we're going to honor Our Lady and ask for her mercy. Salve Regina, Mater Misericordiae, vita dulcedo, et spes nostra salve. A te clamamus, exules filii Heve, a te suspiramus, gementes et flentes, in hac lacrimarum vale. Ea ergo, advocata nostra, illos tuos misericordes oculos, ad nos converte. Et Jesum benedictum fructum ventris tui, nobis post hoc exilium ostende. O clemens, O pia, O dulcis Virgo Maria. Today, our card is Our Lady of Sacred Sisterhood. I manifest in spirit and in the flesh. I am the love that falls from the stars and the light of the sun that gives life. I am the warmth in the hug from a dearest friend. I am the scent of the rose and the roar of the lioness. I am the tender care in the touch of your loved ones. I come to you now in physical form. I bring you the gifts of loving and being loved, of speaking and being heard. Even with our human quirks and idiosyncrasies, we're divine beings. Even with our shadow and struggle, we are still beings of light. Although it is sometimes easier to imagine the divine as a being of light and somehow above or beyond this material world with its paradoxes of joy and pain, we miss out on so much if we think of it this way. The oracle of Our Lady of Sacred Sisterhood comes to you with a special gift. It is the gift of experiencing the divine blessings and miracles of the Holy Mother in your physical life. You were born to live heaven on earth. This doesn't mean stepping away from the world and its challenges. It means applying the light of your heart to those challenges in order to see the way through them, transforming something that was perhaps once fearful, but is now drenched in love. This oracle comes with particular guidance. There is someone in your life or who is coming into your life who will be helping you connect with the goddess. This person will help you heal your relationship with your body, your emotions, and other facets of your life, your financial life, issues around sexuality, eating, or food. You are encouraged to accept this relationship with discernment. There's a thing, you must bring your light into the world. I'm going to stop reading. This is not what I want to say. Sorry, just not hitting it, Alana. Sisterhood has nothing to do with your ego. It has nothing to do with you and yourself and your ego and your sense of, like, I don't know what she's trying to say there. She's trying to say something that has nothing to do with sisterhood. What has to do with sisterhood is being there for someone when she needs you. Full stop. Period. That's it. When you see that a woman is struggling, that she is struggling, and you say to yourself, you know what? I know that I might have something else to do. I know that, like, I need money too. I know that I'm struggling myself. And you still say, I am going to be there for this woman. I am going to stand next to her. I will not turn away from her. I will not pretend. I will not do the stupid, polite, shitty thing that women do of acting like they care, but then turning away and not caring and not doing anything. I will step up. I will be there. If this woman is standing alone, I will go stand next to her. If this woman is suffering, I will listen to her and I will think about a way that I can help. I will go babysit her children. I will go and do her laundry for her. I will surprise her by making her dinner and bringing it and showing up and putting it on her doorstep. I will give her money. I will give her whatever I need, or whatever I can give her that she needs, or whatever I have. I will make her something beautiful and creative that reminds her of her beauty. That is what sisterhood is. Sisterhood has nothing to do with feeling right in yourself. I don't know what Alana Fairchild said. I love her. I love Alana Fairchild, but that is not the right way to speak about this card. I do not think. I think the right way to speak about this card is to say, do you know a woman who is suffering? Go be her sister. Full stop. That's it. Do you know a woman whose husband has died? Go cook for her. Go sit next to her. Go spend the night at her house so that she can sleep, because otherwise she won't. If you know somebody who is suffering. Yesterday, my friend Ava Park, amazing goddess woman, posted that our mutual friend Vajra Ma lost her husband yesterday, or day before yesterday. And Ava lives it's at least a 7-hour drive from here. It's probably closer to a 9-hour drive from here. And Vajra lives another 2 hours. Ava is going to today drive 11 hours to go sit with her friend. That is sisterhood. She is literally dropping her life to go be there. Not all of us can always leave work or whatever, but you know what? I sure know. I know who has done this for me. I know the women in my life who have dropped everything. The woman who made this necklace dropped everything to make this necklace, to put my name on the back of it, to heal my heart when I went through something unimaginable. My friend Tyrena came and drove from Portland the next day after I told her that I was having suicidal thoughts. I know who has been there in my life, and you do too. And we get to be this for each other. And if this isn't what we're doing, I don't know why we're here. Because this sacred sisterhood, that is what life is about. That is what life is about. And frankly, yes, I can do that for men too. I can be there for men. They can be there for me, but it's different. And we all know it's different. I know it's different. I know that really the times in my life when what I really desperately needed was a completely safe, non-judgmental, accepting, loving, caring space, the people who have usually given that to me typically are women who are older than me, who actually don't have a lot that they could give, but they found a way to give it. It hasn't been the privileged women who did that as much. It hasn't been the men who did that as much. It's been women who were like, this is going to be a little stretch for me, but I'm going to do it because I see where you are. And I strive to be that. I want to be that for you. I want to be that for women. And who's with me? If you're with me, we're already sisters. That's what sisterhood is. Sisterhood isn't about looking cute on Instagram together. Sisterhood isn't about drinking wine. It can be, but mostly sisterhood is, I see that you are at your unimaginable and I'm coming. I guess that's our short bit for today. And the cats have just wreaked destruction in the other room. Okay, so much love. Thank you for watching this much. And if you want to be here and chant Guan Yin with me now, let's do that. 3 prostrations before the shrine. I guess I really had to get something off my chest there. I do feel good. I hope you do too. And we're going to get out there and be angels today. Oh, and my shawl. Okay. And Guanyin Bodhisattva is always that sister to us. So let's take refuge in her. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And I think today, most generally, I'm just going to be holding anyone who really needs a sister. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all of my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. And let's make our offerings. This fan is on too high. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. "108 recitations now of Namo Guanxiyin Pusa, calling out to the one who will never abandon us, who will never leave us, who will never turn her back on us, who perceives, who listens, who sits with us in our times of joy and sorrow. Guanyin. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pu Sa. 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 Just as much as we know, all of us, what it feels like to have a sister who's really there for you, we also know what it's like not to have that. And when we have somebody who we think is our friend or we think is our sister, and then they turn out not to be, it feels like it pokes a hole in our life force. It pokes a hole in our confidence. Our lungta, our wangtang starts to like leak out. And we feel deflated, we feel defeated, we feel sad, we feel like we can't trust. It diminishes our feeling of human connection. And so today, let's also really pay attention to anywhere in our energetic field where there's that, where there's some kind of a doubt about whether somebody is a friend or a sister. And let's make sure that, we don't have to cut that person off. We don't have to treat them badly. We just have to know that we're going to seal the hole that's sort of where our life force is leaking out. We're not going to put hope where hope is hopeless. We'll wait and hold that hope within and see who really shows up for who we really are. And in so doing, we'll restore our life force and restore our lungta and our wangtang, which is in this prayer that we're about to do. So we're going to do this brief wind horse practice of Tara, another goddess who is always our sister. And we're going to ask that Tara help us restore our life force. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma gyayum pakma drome jintu yi daki tsitsu paljor nyandraknyam yornu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam nyampa soshing chetu gyalwa long chije lekpe lamju drowa dong sering neme dedang denjur shi. Through the blessings and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown, increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may good health, long life, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma gyayum pakma drome jintu yi daki sesu paljor nyandraknyam yornu dadang yarji soshin du kepar kaje wangtang lungta nyam yampa soshing chetu gyawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme dedang denjur shi. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, calling upon Guan Yin and all of the different goddesses that we work with and spirits who partner with us in our sacred work, and saying, help me be a good sister to the world. Help me be a good sister to my sisters. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for all of our blessed teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. Sending love to all my sisters. Please do post your counts in the comments after the video ends so that I can keep track. Thanks. Bye.